it's Emily Munn and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So it's a new month, it is February of 2019, and usually about once a month, once every couple of months, I do a Q&A over on my Instagram page, which is at Emily H. Munn, and take the questions and answer them either on my Insta stories or over here on YouTube. It's a mix of business questions and personal questions and anything in between. So I thought today I would take all of those questions and do a YouTube video with them. Just for reference, throughout the video, I'll be looking at my phone to refer to the questions, and there's just a few, so this should go pretty quickly, and let's go ahead and get into it. The first question is, I want to start buying more for my Poshmark, but where can I learn what sells? Brands. So what I would recommend doing is following Instagram accounts of resellers that post labels or watching haul videos on YouTube. I think those are some of the best ways to learn of free resources that are out there. Another thing you can do is go to the thrift store, pick up 10 items and look up those 10 items and what they sell for. Learn more about brands in that way. What I've done over the past few years, I am not like super familiar with brands. I don't have a fashion background, but I've become more familiar by doing those things. So watching haul videos, following helpful reseller Instagram accounts, that, especially the ones that post tags, and then also going to the thrift store and always researching brands because there's always more to learn. How does ThredUp work? Do you have a video explaining this, or will you consider making one? So for those who are not familiar, ThredUp is a site where essentially you can send in a big bag of items and they will sell them for you and give you a small percentage of what it sells for, unless it's a luxury item and then they give you a little bit more money. I will make a video about this. I put it on my YouTube video ideas list, so I'll make one maybe in the next couple of months. I sent a bunch of my personal closet items to them to sell, and so I will probably make a video at that point with, you know, how that experience went. So it's on my idea list, it will be coming. What are average prices you pay for inventory? This honestly really depends because I shop at a variety of different stores, from thrift stores to consignment stores to retail arbitrage stores, garage sales, Facebook Marketplace. There's others as well, but I don't really talk about specific prices, so it really depends. How do you feel about curated closets? Do you feel like yours is curated? I really like shopping them. It makes it a lot easier to know what to expect when going on the Poshmark app. But as far as my personal closet, I do not feel like it's curated. I am just picking up items that I know will sell, and I'm not gonna say no to an item that doesn't really go with the feel as long as it'll sell for a certain amount of money. So I'm really focusing more on, will this item sell for $30 or more, rather than a curated look. You can do it either way, just the way I do it and what works best for me. I think both ways are great, and it just depends on what you want to do for your business. What are your favorite places to go sourcing? Like I talked about a little bit earlier, I like to go to all different types of stores. If we had a Goodwill outlet in the Wichita area, I would probably shop there a lot more because I really like to keep the cost of my inventory pretty low. And so that is a great way to do it. If you aren't familiar with the Goodwill outlet, you pay by the pound for items. Besides that, I shop a lot at the stores that I mentioned earlier. How many hours per week do you spend working on Poshmark? Way too many. I spend a lot of hours on Poshmark. I would say I spend probably like 2 to 3 hours a day, more on the weekends, but honestly it kind of like all loops together because I spend a lot of time on Instagram and YouTube as well. So I probably need to do more hours tracking of how much is specifically for Poshmark, but I do spend a lot of time doing it. It feels like another full-time job sometimes. Do you want to write a book or start a podcast? So writing a book, I've always loved writing ever since I was a little kid. I had lots of journals. I think that's why I like Instagram so much. I would consider writing a book at some point if I could decide what I wanted to write about. I think ebooks are really big right now, a really hot topic, a cool idea, so maybe someday. Podcast, probably not. I like the video content that I'm doing on YouTube a lot more than audio content. I also do not think, I'm just being honest, I do not think I have the voice to do a podcast. So probably no podcast in the future. Have you ever shipped an item in a USPS large flat rate box? Have you ever had problems at the post office? So as far as shipping an item in a flat rate box, no, I haven't done that. If I did, I would take the letter from Poshmark about flat rate boxes and just get that from Poshmark support before I went to the post office, because sometimes I have trouble with my post office that I go to on the weekend, so I would definitely take that letter. I just go ahead and use the regular priority mail boxes. It just makes it easier for me, and I'm a little risk averse in making sure my packages get there on time, so I use the regular priority mail boxes. That's it for all the questions in this particular Q&A video. So if you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll probably do another Q&A in like early April timeframe. So follow me over on Instagram at Emily H. Munn if you want to see that. You can always DM me with questions as well. I love connecting with you over on Instagram, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.